We're back with more River Talk. No, really, we are. I knew we were full of hot air.
Oh, yeah.
But, wow. At least we put it to good use. What's up with this right here?
I don't know how we're going to interview her because she's used all of her air to blow up these balloons.
Wow.
We'll have to resuscitate her before we get this thing underway.
Up, and away in my beautiful balloons by B.
There you go.
Oh, thank you, Delaney. Look at that. I want to see where she puts this. Oh, okay, then that's not going to harm me. It's cool right there. Look at there. Got the little Lucky Dog logo on there as well. Moon Shadow Studios.
That's pretty smart,
cool,
man. That's what's cool. Very imaginative. That's very nice.
Wow.
I like that. That's cool.
I'm impressed.
Well, and she makes money at this. That's the
Imaginative. That's a tricky word. I mean, the balloons, obviously, but I'm impressed.
Did
with
you like that
your
big word?
command of the English language.
Did I impress
We're
you,
off
Jack?
and running.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, good.
Good seeing you. Hey, Brandy
Hey,
Ebert.
hey.
How you been?
I'm good.
Fist pump. There we
Yeah.
go.
No hugs.
I know. We hadn't planned on that anyway, but,
okay.
but that might have been a Freudian slip. You can start with him if you feel the need to hug. He's a good hugger.
I'm a good hugger.
Yeah.
Nice
yeah.
to know.
I'm
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a genuine hug, too.
Well, I've hugged many a toilet in my day. Oh, I know what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
A little more
Okay.
compassion.
Okay.
Brandy,
Yeah,
this
right.
is pretty cool. Balloons by B.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah. What got you into this?
I just needed something that I could do with my hands, and I saw other people doing it, and I was like, I'll give it a try.
Where
and
did you see other people doing it?
The internet,
Oh, wow.
how we learn everything
That internet
nowadays.
will get you in trouble. Yeah.
It will.
Yeah, we hired a guy over at the barber shop to put up a sign, and while one guy went to the hardware store, this guy's watching a YouTube video on how to put up a sign. I went, uh-oh.
Oh, my God.
Yeah.
It probably worked.
It did work.
YouTube will teach you anything you need to know.
Yeah. Good things and bad things.
Yes,
That's
it's
true.
true.
Well, that's pretty neat. Balloons by B.
Yeah.
So
I'm
do-
B.
Yeah, okay, I got you. I deduced that.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. Now, when did this turn from hobby to business?
Kind of immediately. I really thought it was going to be like a side hustle, and I was just going to do it for people I knew.
Right.
And then other people started reaching out, and I was like, okay, I'll take it a little more serious now. Yeah. And that was in about 4 months. It just kind of took off.
So is this how old is your company?
2 years.
Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been doing it that long.
So in 4 months' time, you said, okay, my side hustle is becoming my main hustle.
Yeah, yeah. Became full-time real quick.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah.
Now, do you do social media, website?
Social media is how it rolls. I just started my own website as well, but social media is really what got me going.
What's that website?
It's balloonsbyb.com.
Wow, that was available.
Yeah.
Pretty cool.
Yeah.
Balloons by B.
Now, you obviously have a lot of pretty heavy-winded employees, or you use a compressor.
I have some air machines. I
Oh, do you?
actually started my first little one with a hand pump. I take that back. It was my own hot air for my first one that I played around with. And then I did a hand pump, and then I did a huge air compressor and decided that was a little noisy. So I started investing in some machines.
Now, as far as your inventory, how many have you blown up? I mean, are you going through them? Are you all right with it? I mean, you're not blowing up all your product or anything?
I have to keep placing order weekly.
Is
to
that
keep
right?
up.
Get out.
Oh, yeah, man, I guarantee
Yeah,
it.
I go through them. Yeah. There's probably 50, 60 balloons in that one. Yeah, I go through them.
Wow.
Isn't that something?
I guess when I read, you don't really look at it and think there's that many, but when you start analyzing it, yeah. How long does it take to put something together? I mean, time.
I've gotten quicker at it. It takes about 40 minutes for something that size from the time I collect what I've got, blow them
bless
up,
your
time
heart.
together.
Look at
Yeah,
there.
yeah, I'm getting quick.
She spent more time on this show than we did together.
Oh, yeah.
40 minutes.
40 minutes.
So the early days, the little hand pump thing, and you still see that with guys that go around.
Oh, I
and-
did these with a little hand pump. Yeah, hand pumps come in really handy whenever
Sure.
you're on site, need something quick, and you can control it a lot.
How'd you make sure the little nose? I mean, is that
That's the
is
end
that
of the long
is
balloon.
that the important part to
That's
start with?
the nosy, yeah.
Yeah, that's not the nosy right there. So how long did it take you to do this? Because I've always been amazed with the folks that do like
3
the
minutes. So I went to a workshop where it was mostly organic, which is what we call this style that I do, kind of free flowing.
Organic.
Organic style. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So, and in that workshop were a lot of twisties that do this stuff, learning organic.
I went to a twisty workshop.
I did.
She
well,
sat
I
there
went
with a
to
bunch
a
of
workshop.
clowns.
I'm sorry.
There
it's
was.
humorous to me.
There was.
Well.
It is. It is. I
Yeah.
mean, you're playing with balloons. That's what they do, and they take their jobs very seriously.
Sure.
Oh,
they do.
yeah.
So they learned from me, and they taught me the dog. It's about the only thing that I know how to twist. And they said it was important that I know that, and I said, okay,
Yeah.
teach me. Yes.
That's important. I mean, it's important for the kids to have little dogs when you
I have
do this.
put it to use the first time today.
Oh, you did? Mm-hmm. Well, cool.
Lucky dog. Moonshine.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that's right. I never thought of that. Yeah, Lucky Dog Productions.
Resemblance
Okay,
of
cool.
The two of you.
I got it. I was down with your vibe when you walked in.
Yeah.
I picked up on it.
Well, I mean, I kind of caught. I mean, I knew that was
No,
a
you
dog,
didn't.
but
It
I
just dawned on you.
But it just dawned on me that
You don't even know where you are. This is still River Talk, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Oh, it's not the weekend.
No, not quite.
Okay.
So workshops, where are they conducted? Here locally?
All over the world. Yeah, nationwide workshops, conventions. It's a big thing. I had no clue that the balloon industry was this big. I attended a small workshop. I've done some online workshops during the quarantine. They were doing a lot of online stuff. There's a big nationwide one that is usually in Orlando. And this year they had it online, and they had 300 different balloon artists teaching classes.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Buddy, the balloon industry has blown up considerably since we were young.
I got it.
Yeah, nice talking
Yeah,
to you.
I
All right,
got
this is a dog.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah. That is too cool.
Yeah.
And she's making money
Now,
with this.
are you looking to expand? I mean, are you bringing on employees? Have you brought any, or is it?
Not yet. As of right. Well, I've been so busy that I've had my mom helping.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
free labor.
yeah,
I mean,
since-
what good's a mother if you can't put her to work?
Exactly. Exactly. I buy her lunch when she does some work for me.
Gotcha.
Yeah. Yeah. It's probably about time though to consider having somebody come on. It's been a lot to keep up with. I really thought during the quarantine that I moved back home. Home is Conway. I moved back home during all this, and I really thought it wasn't going to do anything. People can't gather. All my big events were canceled. I started doing little free rainbows all over town, and it literally blew up. I have had trouble keeping up. That's why I've been sending Mom out to deliver.
That's
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, up to 25
Free
and 30.
rainbows. I mean, I love the rainbow.
Yeah, so I did rainbows
The
of hope.
biblical
Yeah.
story behind the
Yeah.
rainbow deal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because they got
Not the other
I gotta
rainbow.
Put the speed
Yeah,
bump on
right,
you,
right. Hey, speaking of blowing up, I mean, how many blow up? Usually, if you carry them somewhere, I mean, you've got to be, pretty careful, right? I mean,
Actually, I do not fill them to capacity. So there's a little elasticity in them so that they probably won't pop on you.
oh, smart.
Yeah, you can squeeze them, and actually my dog will carry one around in her mouth.
Got the dog in on the act. That's pretty good.
Yeah, she's my model most of the time.
Now,
Social
how did
media
you bring
posts.
this over here? You didn't throw this in a Kia Sportage.
No, I have a minivan.
Okay.
Yeah, I was one of those I'll never drive a minivan people, and you have to take the
Sure.
balloons and the ladders.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And I,
You need to
will
look at
squeeze
getting
them
an
in.
RV, and just having your office in the RV.
I have thought about that.
I just think that would be a logical deal because
Mm-hmm.
you got more ceiling room in the RV than your standard car. You can
Oh, yeah.
control it. You can take your office with you. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll
yeah,
get you a
I have
deal
thought
on
about
one.
that.
Yeah, he's got
I'm
connections.
trying to work some angles here.
No, you're getting
I
ready.
love this.
He's getting
So-
ready to do a plug for our Chevrolet dealership over here. So
Might be able to do that. Weddings.
Sure.
I could definitely see for like
Oh yeah.
receptions.
It's a trend.
Probably
yeah,
even with weddings
yes,
itself.
Yes. Arches behind them as they say their I do's. It's a trend.
the baby reveal. We're gonna have a
Yep.
boy.
Gender
we're gonna have a girl.
reveals. Yes, yes.
Deacon,
Baby
just so you know,
showers.
if it's a blue balloon, it's typically a boy. Just if it's pink, it's a girl. Typically.
What if it's kind of like these balloons, a mix?
Oh, well, like the little.
Yeah, what would you call that?
I did that recently.
Did you?
Popped 5 thinking one of them was going to have the color, and then they were all kind of confused. And then I brought out another one that
Okay.
had.
Well, that way, if you're unsure, you could do part pink and part blue. Do the like that right there, like the marble look or whatever.
Marble is exactly what I call
Now,
that. Yeah.
for instance, the marble. Did you create this or?
I did not. That
Okay.
was a brand that I used that created those, and they're all different colors, and they're a lot of fun. They add a little extra to it.
But you customized and did a logo, so
Yeah.
you could probably
Decon
do that
logo.
for like if I wanted to hire you, I'd get
Of
you
course.
a copy of my logo and
Yeah,
okay,
for sure.
that's cool. No job too small.
No job too
And
small, no job
geographic
too
area
big.
because we're seeing in maybe like 14, 15 counties in the 2 Carolinas. So
Yeah.
how far out do you go from Conroe?
All over Horry County. I am looking to expand and go further in Marion and Florence, Georgetown. Yeah, and I just moved back from North Carolina, so I enjoy
Where were you in
going-
North Carolina, if you don't mind me asking?
Hickory.
And what street? I've always wanted to do that, and
Yeah.
now I regret that I did it. What street? You gave me the look I was expecting. Hickory's a good place.
Yeah, I liked being close to the mountains. Yeah, and when I first moved there, I had a little going count of how many Myrtle Beach stickers and license plates and hats that I saw, because everybody there vacations
Oh,
here.
absolutely, yeah. And that and for folks that are in that part, they always stop off at the Cracker Barrel off the interstate there in Hickory.
Of course,
You know what I'm talking about?
I sure do.
Absolutely. That's most of my time spent in Hickory. But I've been to the racetrack there, Deacon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Got to do something in Hickory.
for sure.
They've got this cool little arcade as well. Like a whole big blowout arcade and stuff for kids and families.
So the Hickory Chamber of Commerce is going to love you, Jack,
That's
for
a
this
good
free
thing.
plug. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's great.
Hickory Dickory Dock, it's time for us to stop. So, Balloons by B.
Yeah.
I love the fact that you found a little niche and it's turned into like a full-time business for you.
Yeah, yeah.
What were you doing before you discovered that the side hustle was the real deal?
I was in childcare.
Wow. Oh, this is
say.
a piece of cake.
Wow.
Bless your heart.
Oh yeah, yeah. This is a lot less stress.
Oh, completely.
Yeah, yeah. I miss the little kids, but I still see them all the time.
Oh, sure.
Make doggies for them.
Doggies. Are you when you go to these? Because I mean, doggies are always cool, but I've seen some. They do elaborate
For sure.
things like
Yeah, the-
cars with wheels.
The
and-
twisties are insane. They do dresses. They have a whole competition at those conferences that are all dresses.
Oh, yeah. Crowns. The crowns for your head and all that
Not
stuff.
sure. Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Well, I've been intrigued because I want to see one of these workshops online.
Yeah.
I just want to see how it operates. I love stuff and how it works. And this is a great deal because festive people are still going to celebrate something.
Sure, sure. Yeah, but life doesn't stop. People still age, hopefully.
Yeah, and we appreciate this kind of stuff. We never really age. I don't. Well, we age physically, but
you do.
but
Mentally, no. Mentally,
No,
you're
I
a
love
10-year-old.
it. Yeah, I'm a kid, man.
You really are, and you show it every day on this
Yeah.
program. So how do people find you, Brandy, here in the area? And how much leeway do we need? Because, I mean, obviously as your business picks up.
Yeah. A week usually gives me enough time. I like more, but a week gives me enough time. Balloonsbyb.com. I'm on Facebook and Instagram at balloonsbyb.
So we're only limited by our imagination. I'm thinking all kinds of
Sure.
wedding anniversaries, certain themes.
Yeah. Anything you want to do, we got it. I've actually
I'm
done
thinking
funerals.
water balloon battles. Water
Sure.
balloons. Yeah, you could fill these things with water, and in the summer when it's hot.
Like I said,
Yeah.
10-year-old.
Hey,
Absolutely proving it.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah.
I love this. I love the idea and what you've done with it, and it's great because I'm thinking of some cool things that we'll have to talk. I do little things on the side, little events and stuff.
I'd be happy to.
Yeah.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
it's an art, and for display purposes, You can't beat that. That's cool. That's an eye. I mean, people love that kind of stuff. That's
And
eye
people struggle,
candy.
I guess, the website, your Facebook, you've got different examples of things you've done in the past.
Yeah,
And so,
yeah, because it's kind of hard to imagine without seeing it. And the larger ones, I always say you need to, if there's something up somewhere in town, go see it in person. Because standing underneath a huge balloon display kind of puts you in a whole different world.
Oh yeah.
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 like trade show, could I like hire you to come to like
Sure.
a trade show and help me with a booth?
Of course, grand openings in front of a storefront.
Well, of course, everybody needs a grand reopening, everything. Brandy, thank you so much. Brandy Ebert,
Thank you for
Balloons
having
by
me.
B.
Very smart.
You are a complete child. You know that?
Cut it out, Jack.
We'll be right back with more in a moment.